Well, hello and welcome everybody. Let's get back into it with some more Nomifactory's GTCU hard mode. Alright, let's see what's going on the server today. First things first, we need to go check our oil, I guess would be a good start, right? And then maybe figure out some other options after that. I also wondered, I don't think I can make these, right? Okay. Oh, I can still make these. Wow, okay. Well, I should have probably never been using the crates for miners, but oh well. Maybe we'll fix that today too. Oops. What's up, Zero? How you doing, sir? Alright, so how are we looking here? We have 1.7 buckets polyethylene. Ooh. That's not a lot at all. But it doesn't look like anything's broken here. It's just that we just haven't put enough oil through it. Okay. Well, time to take you out of here. Let's go check out how much oil we got here. So 128 buckets in this guy, and then this guy has 600 more buckets, so that's nice. Because we don't want to leave any on the table, we'll put that one back. Now the only question is, will you guys drain this guy properly if I put him here? Oh yes you will. Okay. And we'll put the spare over here for now. There we go. So now you got 600 buckets of oil to go through, get to work. Oh, let's see. I've got a couple miners I should probably go check on. Let's do grinder here first. Probably need some updating here. Yeah. This guy's all plugged up. Oil sands needs to go through again. Thank you. And what were we using this stuff for? This needs to be double crushed too, so get that out of there. That can go back through. And the impure piles of Certus. Don't think we care about the tiny piles of nether quartz, so we're just going to make it into regular Certus here. So all that we can just process away here. Blunk blunk. Need the bucket though. Can't do this without the bucket. Can do without the other one getting in the way though. That's the wrong way. Server's struggling right now. Like, why? Why you start doing all these things now? May have to look into something to keep it running at a decent speed later on in the game, but for now it's fine. Alright, Certus, we're just gonna shove back into our ME system over here for now. Debate on what we want to do with that later. Quartzite, I think we needed to centrifuge, yeah, so let's go throw that in the centrifuge then. Okay, rain, go away. Nobody likes you. Get out of here. Go do something else with your life. Okay, here's centrifuge. All that needs to run through there. Probably start electrolyzing all this as well. Go through there. Just gonna leave me a bunch of oxygen or something here. I don't know what, but we'll let it run through for now. We need the chrome here. We're gonna need the chrome, I'm sure. This needs to go through centrifuge. In you go. Alright. This is gonna leave a bunch of oxygen that we need to dig out of there. Do I care? Do I care? Not really about the oxygen. So let's just make another void. Well, let's see. This guy doesn't produce any Okay. We can just bang that off there with a crowbar for now. We'll put it on the other one. I would like to take the chlorine out of here, though, for the moment. And not void that, because that'd be a good idea. Alright, void them fluids, please. Go. And I gotta wax that with a soft hammer first here. There we go. Now we'll get a little bit more chrome here. We're gonna need a lot more than that, so. Other things that we should look at while we're thinking about it is what's in this crate. Anything? No? Good? Oh, alright, well, we got a bunch of aluminum and we got a little bit of vibrant even. Nice. Got a decent amount of aluminum, and this guy's not running. No maintenance problems. The only problem with you is you're not running. I want to say this is going to be our first goal for today. Which would be these guys, fine tin. Yep, this is what we needed the polyethylene for. So we should probably make up a good sized batch of silicone plate and fine tin wire. Tin. How much tin do we have anyways? Alright, about 4 of them. Alright. For now, we'll just keep running this on this basic wire mill. It's fine. It's been well abused, but it'll survive. Alright. Where are those made at again? Let's put those over here. So once we get to HB, we can upgrade this process and do SMDs. So we don't really need to make, you know, too many of these, but we need to make a bit. The materials are definitely cheaper though, besides polyethylene, which we can. Let's see, how's this coming along? We're up to 2.2 buckets now. This should be all completely backed up now on the, yeah, there's even light fuel backing up into this tank. So the diesel is definitely backed up. We've got a bit there. This is backed up good. You've managed to get through about 100 buckets so far too of oil. Nice. What I want to see is what's in here. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, this is just a slow process no matter what you do with it until we can get it to a distillery. We only need enough to get some HV circuits started, right? And some stainless rolling. Yeah. We're gonna need a lot of stainless. Probably start this if we can. We sure can. So that's nothing out of control there. We need manganese, nickel, iron, and chrome, so that's nothing new. Needs to be done in an NV mixer, that's fine. Yeah, we should be able to make this. Manganese is pyrolusite? Yes. And I know we have some of that, okay. So let's go over here and load our steam grinder up with some of that, I guess. He's gonna be busy for a while, but that's okay. That one. Ah, there it is. There's some in there. Anything in this one? Nope, okay. Well, let's tell it to do this first because I really need to get this done. So you take that and do that first, please. That'd be great. Okay. Put that thing back on track. Because we're going to need to get the manganese out of that bad boy, and then we also need to get the ruby crushed down, I guess, too, would be the other thing we want to work on here. If we look at ruby ore, which we don't have in that one, but we should have in this one. Pull a stack of that out and take a peek at it here. Take those 4. Crush them again. We lose a little bit because we're not doing it at HV. And then we can just, not thermal centrifuge it, but... Oh, this one here. Do that. Crush it again. And then we can centrifuge that to get a tiny piles of chrome. Okay. And then from the tiny, then we can do the dust as well. So, yep. So we'd like to do that as well. And I'd like to do a fair amount of that. So let's do like 2 stacks here. And we're just going to tell it, no, you're not working on this anymore. You're working on that. Yeah, that works out for us. So this is going to take a while. We got other projects to work on though, not just that one, right? 2.2 buckets, yay. We just aren't getting enough heavy fuel out of this, it feels like. We're not putting any more in here, but we are basically using all the heavy fuel we're getting for polyethylene. It's not very much out of what we get. Well, we'll just have to keep running it through. Eventually it'll get there, right? Alright, so the first thing we wanted was a fluid cover. Is this guy here. So if we can make some HV circuits and some stainless and some stuff like that, we can make one of these. We do need an HV assembler, so that's a bit down the road, so okay. Cool beans. Alright, back to parts list here. We wanted the, come on, fine tin, silicon plate, and polyethylene. Okay. Silicon plate shouldn't be too bad. I know I've already made up a bunch, but we're going to make a bunch more. Cutting machine, ho! Up you go. And then we'll get this tin wire to run back through. How are you doing? Oh, I worked through almost a stack of that. For our purposes, that's going to be fine. We're just going to cut that guy in line, and we'll leave the rest in here to go as its will later. Want to get a little bit of start on this fine tin as these are transistors here. In the machine, we need to put a little polyethylene in there. You know what? Let's put the chlorine somewhere here. You've got 2 buckets of ammonia, which is just, I don't know what to do with you, but for now, you're gonna live there, ammonia. Have fun. Let's make another one of these then. Aluminum plate, what are you, insane? Lying to me, tell me I don't have any aluminum plate. Stacks of the shit. Let's make another one of them. You're gonna hang out over here with the chlorine in you. Okay. That way I can use this one to steal the little bit of polyethylene we have here. Thank you. And we're gonna put it in you. Oh, this can go out of here. Where's the rubber one? There it is. Grab the rubber, fill it with the polyethylene. Then we need to use the rubber here. Guys, 6 fine tin, 1 silicone plate, makes 8 of them. So what you're telling me is I should make about 10 of that recipe, and that should be a good amount for now, right? We don't need any other stuff here, right? Nope. Okay. The other thing I need to make is more diodes, so if we want to make a bunch of HV circuits. But that we should be ticking that up pretty nicely, so. If we just grab like a stack of that, we'll come over here and grab whatever you got ready. Good enough for the moment. Make me transistors. You have a weird circuit? Nope. Alright, fine tin, silicon plate, go. Thankfully this makes a decent amount each craft. We get like 8, which is nice. We only need 4 per, so that's basically 2 circuits worth. Something else I forgot about. How are you on tin? 27 buckets? That's not too bad, okay. Well, it's so much easier with the little LVMV thing. We can actually see which ones we have here. So much nicer. Alright, so diodes, I know I can make them super cheap now too. That we have a little polyethylene. Yeah, we can do this one here. Get 6 per craft. Or we do this one here. Get 8 per craft. Ooh, that sounds great. So silicon wafer, fine anneal copper wire. I should have some fine anneal copper wire here. And a couple of these guys. Let's just do that. You're apparently done with this? Yep, for now. Why don't you do these instead for a minute? Transistors, nice. Grab that. We're just gonna put those in here for now. In here, I mean back over here when this is done. When that's done, you can do those instead. Alright, there's 16 diodes. We're going to shove that over in the assembly machine over here. To get to work, making these guys. We can finish up these 10 or whatever we have here. Need a few more diodes for that. And how are you on the oil? Alright. You're digging through. Made no more yet. You know what? We're just going to turn this one off for a minute and let this run, because we need the polyethylene more than the diesel right at this point. We can slowly struggle through diesel over on this side, and we probably have this guy is all the way filled anyways. Yeah, so, and there's still oil in there, so we're going to turn off the diesel making side of that, throw some more oil sands in here. We'll let that be that. Don't need 2 buckets, put that one back. Apparently you can place 2 on the wall. I didn't know you could do stacks, okay. Interesting. Alright, now we only have 1, thank you. Do that. Let's get these oil sands flushed through here real quick. Honestly, probably should make another steam grinder here. Set it up. But before we do any of that, I would really like to get to that MV circuit assembler. I just want to kind of push that. With this working this way, this should start getting us a little bit quicker. Alright, that's all done and it's completely out. So this is what we've got to work with. Should be enough to finish up these guys here. It's going to make us about 12 more circuits and we can start loading up for HV1s now. Alright. For right now, we're just going to throw this stuff in here. We know we need some more of that fine tin wire later. We can throw that in there. It's making it. It's fine. Just grab some of this random stuff. When I need it, I can just find it in here. That takes care of step 1 transistors. Then we need fine electrum, so we need to make some electrum. Anneal copper, do we have any in ingot form? I don't know. It would probably be in the arc furnace if we did. There's a little bit there. That should be enough to make a good amount of bolts, so that'll be fine. Let's see. Let's do it as a right number here. 16. 4. Like 32 sounds good. And bolting and go and go. Okay. That'll be enough of those for quite a while. What else we got here? Integrateds. What are you? You are with the ruby lens. Okay. Do we have any ICs in here that are... I have a few. Let's do another half stack of those in here, I want to say. These need to go with the red lens, and those need to be cut. Start you doing that. You can cut these. You're getting us plenty of Certus here, which is nice. Really don't know what to do with this stuff for right now. Use quartzite plates for anything? Not really. Okay. Do we use quartzite really for anything? LV emitters, and that's about it. Okay. So not really. That's the answer there. Anything else we can do with this stuff? Not really. Yeah. Make it into glass. Ooh. That's not a good idea at all. Alright. I guess you could make crushed black quartz if I wanted to. Or extract glass out of it. Maybe that might be what we do with it, is use it just to make glass. Might be worth it. I don't know. Don't know now we're at this level how many more things we're going to use to make glass, but should be able to do integrated circuits and RAM. That's that part. And then we just need the fine electrum and the bolts. Okay. Let's grab one stack of bolts, one stack of transistors. We'll just throw the extras in here for the moment. What else do we need? Anything? You can go in there. We need some gold and silver. That's a little bit sad. That's really sad too. Did I not have? I think I had some here, didn't I? Oh, okay, good. There's a stack of silver. Stack of gold. Make it alloys. We do already have a little tiny bit of electrum there, so that's good. I swear I just turned off the rain. Okay. Weather solved. Tired of it raining all the time. Take it no more. Okay. Okay, so we just needed the fine electrum wire, right? You know what? We're gonna make real fast here. Shouldn't take too long. I don't know if we're gonna be able to power down the end of this chain, but we're gonna do it anyways. For them, and make me a wire mill, please. Thank you. I think we need to add another. I think we need to start a new chain down here at some point, but for right now, that's good. Alright. Downward, face the right way. Crates. Should have a couple crates. You there. Another one down there. Auto output downward. Throw a slab down to make it look pretty, and it's good to go. Now we just need a crate for, or a conveyor for the top. No, I want the it's the ULB one. This guy be pretty sweet. We just need some tin wire to make those. Yeah, they're super slow, but really, we're not making wires that fast yet. We just put some tin wire in here. Let's make just the cheapy guys here. Nice and easy. Alright. And we can slap that on this guy. In you go. Import whatever, please. And we're making fine electrum wire. Where did I put the electrum? Is it down here still? Can I not take it out here? Okay. Make me some fine electrum. At least as soon as I plug you in, you can make me some, right? Oh, that's so much better. Imagine how slow that would have been at LV. Oof. Nice thing about wire mills is they do actually are pretty low usage on the power. That's overclocked once, and it's even 28 EU protect, so it doesn't even use LV at its first overclock. Most of them are ULV recipes anyways. Okay, wire mill, give me my stuffs. You can take it back. There we go. Get us enough to make some circuits here, and then we can start our MV circuit machine. While we're at it, we did run into a little bit of power problems though, so let's get another combustion generator here. And we can throw this guy on the line. Oops. Way too many steps there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. Nickel wire. Hoop row. None in there. May need to make more of the cupronickel, don't we? There's a couple stacks. Alright. Well, there's 30 you could wire up. Other than that, though, it looks like we do need to make some more here. We'll use the new fancy wire mill down at the end here. We can start on that afterwards. Got a little tiny bit there too. Hopefully a stack is enough, right, for now? Probably. Go ahead and thread this in there too. Take that fine electrum. Alright. Let's see, what do we got going here? You all done with that? Yep. Alright, diodes can hide in here for now. We need these guys and those other parts we have here. So it should be you, and what else was it? One of these things is not like the other, and one of these things is doing its own thing. Watch this as it very slowly makes us our first HV circuit. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. We've got other things to watch go on here. Stack of that. Let's throw that in there. Okay, this guy. We just need a couple pistons, which we're gonna make, which is gonna run us out of motors, but that's okay. We should have. Oh, we need more rods. Really? Here. Yeah, I thought so. I thought we were in, had aluminum rods still. All right, try that again. One more combustion generator to go. Right down here. Wire me up, my boy. And pipe me in some diesel. Okay. We should be not having so many power problems now. We need more ruby dust here, don't we? There's 2 more in there for some reason. Alright, that gives us a little bit of chrome. We're gonna go see how the pyrolucite is doing here. That's all that. Congrats, in you go. We're gonna say, you know what? If you could work on that instead of the port side right now, that'd be great. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thanks, Melvin. Take that back over this way. Run her into the centrifugy. Into the centrifugy that is going to be really busy with this ship for a while, it seems. Alright. I don't know why I had glue in here, but I do, apparently. Seems like an interesting choice to put the glue in there. Alright, you guys. We're just going to throw you on the ground because we don't care about you for a second. You. Compress all these down into actual things. And now you won't take up nearly so many slots. Let's autoclave at least this much of this. There was a reason to keep some of it in dust form though, so we'll keep some of it in dust form here. You can go in there. The silicon we got out of whatever, we can take out of here. Go shove it in its drawer right here. What are we looking on this? Not too bad. 4,000 silicon. Aluminum's a little light, but that's fine. It always is, it seems like. Looks like we need more silicon first. Let's do that. We'll queue up the stainless later. Let's let that run. You know, we do have the thing here. Should have an air collector. And then it's a centrifuge. What the hell are we missing now? Magnetic steel rods, son of a bitch. I really used 64 of them already. Wow. Wow. Hey, look. It made a circuit. It made 7 circuits so far. Yay. Alright. We'll get to those circuits in a minute. I wanted to set this up a little bit though. Want to take our original blast furnace there and kind of fix him. It's kind of hanging out there on his own. He doesn't have any nitrogen to help him do things faster. Makes him a sad boy. So let's do this thing here. Another motor for that. We need some more of these. Oh, there's 10 of them. Perfect. All right. We just extend this cable out a little bit here and make it really look jank over here, which is my specialty. Let's see. Yeah, we can just throw it right down here. Cut the wire again here. You need to go there. And I wonder if these will collect air without having an exposed size. Let's find out. Put you there, and then we're going to want this guy above him right there. You could get in here to work a little bit. And we need to connect this bottom one, of course. We need to get that out of the way. Right, connect you, connect you. And then you need a circuit on 1, I believe, or something. Cobble fill the holes up here. No, 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 no. Right, need 2 circuits. Of the cheap ass variety that we made a bunch of. We need at least 1. Air collector. Air. 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 Now we tried that, it's just on 1. Okay. Okay. And then you're gonna extract that fluid right on up to here. You apparently don't need any special thing to do that, so while we're thinking about that, let's go grab one of them voiding covers again. I think we need this one though, don't we? Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can do that one easily. This one we need a screw, ender pearl, bronze fluid pipe, 2 steel screws. We got those, okay. Bronze pipe. No, but we could probably make one real quick. We got plate for it. Stop stealing my wrench. And then this thing takes a pressure plate. And we have that and an iron plate. Was that for pressure plate, right? Need 1 more iron plate. Oh, not that many, just 2, please. Okay, so that makes this thing. Why do you have to have tin in there? Just to be an asshole about it, apparently. Anyways, we need tin in there, but we'll get that in a minute. Ender Pro, you know what? Can we just make this thing like easier? No. I need literally 1 tin ingot. And we'll have you go in here, don't extract it. Melt the tin down. So we could use you to do this. Where you at? Where'd you go? There you are. Tin. 1 spring and 1 plate. God damn, you're slow. I guess we should have done this at the other end. There's that. And then that can go in there to make the other thing. And once we do that, we just need an ender pearl. I should have an ender pearl in here. I think it's in here though. It's actually all the way down at the other end, so we're just gonna grab this shit and take it with us. We'll build it down there, it's faster. Okay. Double energetic goes in there. Give me an ender pearl. I know you got one hiding here somewhere. There you are. Alright, that, this thing, and this thing. Okay. And then from that, we need one of these guys. We need MV circuit, and then we're good to go. One of them. Apparently we didn't need this one. Circuits are starting to look a little low. Oh, no. Alright, so we should be able to put this and this in there. And that gives us this guy, and then we need a fluid filter. Do we have any in here? Nope, but we have some there, okay. So ideally, once we get this, we look at it like aluminum, let's say. This guy means we can change this to circuit 2 and we'll put in nitrogen instead. So let's grab you out of here for a moment and do this quickly before it catches up to what we're doing. Otherwise we're going to make something we don't want to. Circuit 2 goes in there. Put that back in there. And now you're gonna shut down because you're like, hey, I ain't got no nitrogen, jerk. Okay, so this one we need to actually configure you to take the oxygen out this guy. So put you here, and then we configure you with a screwdriver. Should be able to void oxygen. Not oxygen plasma, just oxygen. Thank you. Okay, and then we need to hit you with this guy. Bonk. Now you should have just nitrogen. As long as we don't use it too fast, we should be able to just fluid auto output into there. Did we get it? Do you have nitrogen in you? You do. Did you start running? Why you no run now? Maybe silicon doesn't have a recipe 2 here. No it doesn't, that's why. Okay. Well, that was a whoopsie. Hey, we make dope, glowstone dope bulls, though. How is that just glowstone instead? Oh my god. Can we cut those? Oh, we need the clean room. That's why that's so easy. Okay, so that's a ways away still. So we can't do silicon this way. We'll have to change the bus when we want to do silicon. That's fine. So for right now, you'll stay at 1. But when we do our other materials, we can make them much faster now because that has nitrogen. Okay, that's that project solved. That project's done. We have some HV circuits here, and we're probably going to go through here and just go ahead and let's see. Severely steam cracked light fuel. Okay. I'm not going to make it because I don't want to. Yay. Bye-bye. But this is blocking our progress, so... Okay. Just kind of was blocking our progress down to here. What is a debug scanner? Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. We'll build that later. But yeah, you can see how the block transistor and beam assembling machine. This is down to final tier 1s, but we need this guy now. Okay. Alright, let's go make ourselves a MV circuit assembler. We just need the parts from it, so we need 2 of these guys, which needs 4 motors. 4, in you go. 1, 2, and then we're gonna need... Robot arm takes 3 motors each, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, and then we need more rods probably. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's grab them here. Got a good amount there. That reminds me, we need to load up a couple things into arc furnaces now. Might be time to figure out our arc furnace setup as well. But for this guy, we just need a rivet arm, which needs a piston. Piston go in, and then we need just this emitter, which we should have the stuff for, just barely. The circuit assembler needs the rivet arm. Rivet arm goes in, and then we have the advanced circuit assembler. Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Let's go and set it back up here. I believe I'm out of crates, so probably should make one of them. Or we could be like genius and start stealing them over here. I don't know what else we're gonna do with this one for now. For right now, we're just gonna leave the components in here. We'll grab them all and bring them over here in a minute. I don't see much reason to be using this guy anymore. Maybe there is, and I'm just not seeing it, but I don't think so. But what we'll do is we're going to steal this. We're going to steal this. This. We're going to actually carry over there. That we're going to take like that. And we're going to slow walk on over. Now the question I kind of wondering is, I have two choices. I can either upgrade this line to like 8 amp and throw down 4 more chests. That's basically, that means we have to do all 4 amp extra for, or 4 wires extra for all of these. Or we could start a new set of generators down here, which I think that might be a better idea. We'll see if it becomes a problem for us later yet. At a later time yet. Right now, it's just going to sit here like this. Slab it, done. Make more pretty slabs back here. We're just going to keep rolling the wires out here. If I have them, at least. We don't. Go back over here and grab them. There we go. Let's make maybe a half a stack of the 4X, and we'll just put the rest away. That can go in there too. Alright, let's take this half stack of 4X and plug it in. And yeet. And you can be plugged in here. Tink. Wrench downward. Auto output on. Filled with 10. Good to go. Ready to make circuits. It's on. Like Donkey Kong. As far as this guy now, we go with the circuit assemblers. What else can we make with you? Data orbs, okay. What are those used for, I wonder? Just out of curiosity. Oh, processing arrays, okay. Well, good to know that we can use them for that. I think the next thing it wants us to do is work on plastics, right, for capacitors, and then we can get our cheaper LVMVs, and then finally cheaper HVs, and then move on to EV. But we need the stainless. So we need to go back over here and get that pyrolusite and get some manganese out of it. How much do we have left in here? Quite a bit still. Stack and change, okay. Pardon me. Now this stuff, if we centrifuge, we get tiny piles, and then we electrolyze this to get full manganese. Okay. We have to cut in line in the centrifuging process here instead of doing this stuff. Let's throw this in there. And we're going to tell you to do this. We're going to do this and not that. We're going to do that. Okay. Our first little bit of manganese, isn't that pretty? Then we needed chrome, and we also need to grind down some nickel, if I remember right. Nickel ingots, sure. We're just gonna make a little tiny batch here to start, right? Just one for now. We have a circuit in here. That's just not good. Don't need to be carrying circuits around, that's just rude. Alright, you could be able to grind up nickel, I'm thinking. Yep. And then iron. We're going to need to do a whole stack of iron. What we're going to do is do this the lazy way. And we're just going to make another one of these guys here. What do we have? Flint, bronze, wrought iron. No, just iron's probably the easiest one. Let's just make a couple of them. We're going to be doing some dust grinding here for a second. All that shit goes in here on number 3. You. Make me stainless, thank you. And a while later, we're gonna have some stainless steel, yay! Which starts us down the road to HV. How fun. God, I got a lot of shit going on here. What are you working on still, tin? I don't even know if we're gonna need all that fine tin wire, but we'll take it, I guess. We'll definitely need the tin wire. I'm not worried about that. Let's get you in here, you in here. Grab all this out of here and properly compress it up. There's 60 of that. Which these are slowly autoclaving up. Let's just give it more, because why not? Why wouldn't you give it more? It needs more, correct? Yes, I thought so. Alright, this needs to go back in here. Thankfully, this goes pretty fast. And we're going to go over here, and we're going to grab nickel. That. Have you got to the ruby ore yet? Not really, have you yet? Yeah. Little tiny bit. Well, the ruby will get there eventually. For the time being, let's see. Stack of that. A stack of manganese once you've got enough for it. That's a bit there. Get that compressed up. That's 8 more. Throw it in there. Let's go ahead and do this with this. Thank you. We're gonna need some more of that for the iron. We'll leave this in here for now. That's the nickel, the chrome. We're getting close on the manganese, right? We've got 8 and 20, 32. All right, keep it going, keep it going. Is it 3-to-1? Rough. Oh, where'd you go? This stuff. Is it 3-to-1? Oof. And then there's really no other good way, is there? Okay, yeah. That's 13. I mean, there's ore byproducts and some centrifuging of this stuff that you're already making, so that's not good. For now, we will electrolyze what we have and make a bunch of stainless. I am sure there's nothing wrong with making way too much of this. Wouldn't ever happen. No matter how hard you try it, I don't think you can make enough stainless steel. But with this will make whatever 64 times 9 is. I don't want to do math. 1,000-ish. Something like that. No, that wouldn't be right. It'd be about 400 and 500-ish. Not 1,000. So if this thing would hurry up and make it faster, we can electrolyze it faster so we can get a full stack out of here. See if it's got any more to throw in here yet from the grinder. We're going to skip the step because I'm wanting it fast and I don't want to wait. Loses me a bunch of the tiny piles, but we can use this for now. There we go. Okay, now we should get some more. Then I need 6 stacks of iron ground up. It's 2. Just under 3. There we go, that's 6-ish. So you can go in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 6, okay. Now we gotta watch and see. I guess that we don't have enough mortars to do this. Nope, because they can only do 2 stacks each. 1, 2. Need another couple mortars. Look at that, we handily left the recipe in there like we knew what we were doing. Just makes it easier. Damn it. Guy don't have a bucket on him. He should have a bucket so we can throw more things in it. Well, now how much was in there? 45 and 63. Oh, so we need about 18 more of this stuff. Okay. 18 more of that go there. Dun 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 dun. Stainless steel, which can be nitrogen blasted to not take goddamn forever. Okay. So how we doing on that silicone here? You're all coming out of there for now. You're done doing silicone for a minute. We need stainless because Quest says we need stainless, right? Therefore, we're gonna get stainless. You go on 2. In you go. Make stainless. Away we go. As soon as this is done. Okay. Go, little mixer, go. You can do it. Should be running this back and forth a bit for now. Alright, now if this is right, we should be doing stainless, and it should be going at a pretty decent clip, honestly, for stainless. That's not bad at all. So next up, what's our next goal? That gets us stainless, and that gets us... oh, it wants me to get an ingot first here for the quest. Could have 1 fantastic ingot of stainless. Yay! Reach the goal, high voltage. Go me. I am high voltage. Alright. Now let's not forget about this guy. You come with me. You go here. And would you please do that? Okay. Take that, and we're going to take this, put it back here. There you go. Now you'll be busy for a while. Put this other oil drum here, where we'll obviously forget about it in like 3 minutes, but we can take this pump and just say, you know what, would you export that into here? Fantastic. Now we can empty 2 drums. How is this coming down this end? Woohoo! We have 3.9 buckets. Damn. Look at all that polyethylene. Jesus, this is slow. Is my thought here. Because we're not even making any diesel with this stuff right now. It's all going into here. Honestly, makes you want to set up an oil process just to do polyethylene and get rid of the diesel section of that, but I kind of wanted to dismantle this, you know. I mean, we could put a raw oil feed here too and just change this up a little bit. Maybe we'll see if our oil rig produces enough to power both of them. Maybe if it does, we could run both of them with it. Keep this guy going, even though I have to mainly put the iron dust in for now. Anyways, quest wise, it says, hey, you should make an HV machine hole, you know that? I'm like, thanks. Then we can make an oil cracking unit, which would probably make this whole oil process a lot easier. HV assembler, a central monitor, gives us SMDs, energy hatches, sodium, potassium, super ender tanks, and Greggy infinite water. So these two roll off the HV assembler, huh? Which rolls off an HV hull, which rolls off of a HV combustion chamber, huh? Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to do while I was thinking about it. Let's go ahead and just do a quick run to the... We forgot to go check on our miners. Because I think these are done. Yeah. Not a whole lot there. Man. You hit the jackpot there, buddy. Wait a minute. Let's make sure that you hit the jackpot. Oops, that's the wrong thing. We need to do prospecting mode. Yeah, you cleared this entire area up. Okay, way to go. I think I want you to go on a magnetite vein. We need the gold. Let's go to the third line and then the second line. Okay. You up. Thank you. You. And this doesn't really have enough in it to matter. I can just go on the ground. All right. What else do we care about? Not you. I really don't care about that one either. I'll take the tin. But I'm not taking one gypsum, one fuller's ore. Figures it would be that way. No, stop it. Stop lagging, game. And not exploring that many new chunks. One. Oh, I forgot to unload these, so rid of that. 2. 1. 2. To be right at this corner is where we're looking for magnetite, right? Close enough. I'll get all 4 of them. That's fine. In that case, let's level this side down a little bit so we can put our little system together here. Miner, chest, combustion generator, diesel. We wasted diesel because we forgot to take it out of the combustion generator, but you know, whatever, it's fine. Alright, and then we just need to chunk load you here. Be these 4 chunks, go. Alright, that's that one moved. So that should be miner 1 moved. Let's throw this ore over here where we can deal with it again later. By later, I mean probably not very likely ever. But you know, we'll try someday. Pack any of this in here more? I think so. Neodymium. And Bastanite, I think is useful for something later too. And this 3 can go in here, and we're just gonna go right there. Alright, so that's kind of got that box filled up for ever. Honestly, though, I think I just let this thing run till it gets through this backlog, and then we'll use it for other things once it's done with it. Go ahead and grab our other one now. And we'll move it. Make sure we got enough iron stacked up in here. Look at all that stainless, yum. So it's got a ways to go. It's made 12. Good job. Da-dum-dum-dum. We're out of chests, huh? Well, let's just do that because I don't care to make more. Right this second. Alright, there's a crate. We can take that now. Alright. We forgot to waypoint where we put that miner too, didn't we? Whoopsie. Go back to this one. Where we grabbed it from, right? Yeah. It was... Where was it? It was this way, wasn't it? Alright, so... remove that one and... get rid of this one of these. There's nothing else here I care about, right? I'm sure there's nothing, right? Alright, now we're gonna go find miner 2. Oh shit, you're out of diesel, bud. That's gotta be rough. Oh. Alright, well let's go get your tank filled here. These little portable tanks are just kind of easier to work with. I like them. While holding a decent amount at 50 buckets. Hey, I didn't say that. It's a slash back, not just back. Okay. Now, since you're not done, I guess we're just going to have to let you go for a bit. I guess when MY gets to SY, it's done? I don't know. No idea how that works. What do we got in here? Some salt, that'll be nice. A little bit of gold. Some rock salt, some petalite, fuller's earth. A whole bunch of oil sands. Granite mineral sands. What are these used for anyways? Iron. Okay. Or if you decided you wanted to do this route, what can you get out of them? Magnetite and black granite. Alright, well, I'm really not too excited about either of those, am I? Which you could go down into biotite, which you could go down to potassium, silicon, magnesium, and all this stuff. That seems like a long ways to go for that stuff, so I think the answer is you cook it into iron for the granite mineral sand source. I think that's the answer for that stuff for now. Maybe we'll do something with else with it later, but the salt and the rock salt we definitely can use later. Okay. You don't need power, you're just being silly with that. Well, that's that one's done then. Let's get at it. Let's go back home then. And we're gonna go to the nether and check out that one. I'm sure that one's not done. Or I'm sure this one is done, I mean, yeah. He's got a decent amount of some nether gold in there. That's lovely. Alright, let's do this right, where we pull this up and then we take the diesel out instead of just throwing it in the trash. Thank you. Not too bad. Got a little bit of stuff there. All that lovely Love the pipe that it puts out. It's kind of cool looking. Fill the hole because I don't like falling in them. Okay, what are we going for next here? Prospector scanner, tell me true. What do we got to do? This way? Ruby. A little bit of gold there, a little bit of gold there. Maybe this way? But I think I'm just going to move it this way one. So, one west, one south. Okay. Off we go. This way. Great. Yes. Okay. Is the direction we're going. Oh, look at that. It was already on our little mined out area. Nice. Just go over here and grab the crate then. Hey, look at that. It's already here. All right, chest transporter, we're taking you with us. Slow walk over. I love all the debuffs this gives you. Hunger, slowness, jump, mining fatigue. Yeah. There you go. We're going to keep that one. Load those 3. There we go. And we'll put it on this corner, I think. We'll be fine. There, output that way. Combustion generator. There, output that way. Diesel on top. And output that. You have plenty of room for more. Alright, and away you go. Shall return later to see your progress. Be a good pump. Be a good miner. Dig all the things out. Alright, so there's all those reset for now. I believe we probably need to take another trip to the void here. We've almost used that whole one up. Okay. Alright. We've come up with 5 buckets of polyethylene per 128 buckets of oil. It looks like we get 5 buckets of polyethylene, huh? Man, that's not very much. Oh well. After that, it wants us to make some sheets, which we're going to use for what? Making our holes, huh? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Or you can do it in an assembler, I believe. Glasscrete, okay. Clean room glass. Figured you could use, or if you use liquid polyethylene, I think you can use the, let's go back one here. If you do stainless, nope, that's what we want. Holes. That's what I was thinking of. These guys, you make it an MV LV assembler, you just need polyethylene in it with some gold. Oh, we need to make gold wire and cable too. Okay. Probably get that going too, huh? So let's grab some gold here. Our pitiful supply of gold. We didn't have a whole lot here either, did we? Oh, we had a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. Alright, well that's not terrible. We're not awful on the gold at least. Let's make at least a stack or 2 of wires. Probably. Oh, yeah, that can't go through the wire mill. I'm sorry. That in there, that in there. Not grinding up any more of that right now. Keep you making the stainless. Almost down to, almost done there. This batch of stainless is not going to last us long enough, I feel, but we will have at least some. Alright, well that figures out what it wants to do though. Should be doing something with this, but I'm not gonna for right now. Unless we wanted to make more MVs or something. We already made up all the HVs we had the stuff for, right? Well, we have transistors. So here we do have the electrum wire. We could make some fine electrum wire. If we look at these guys, we basically only wanted to use these to make these, right? Make the next tier yet? I don't think so. Well, these are gonna, the next tier is these guys here. Microprocessors, which is SOX, or this one. Resistors, fine copper. Okay, so that with that we need to get plastic boards first. Would be, looks like that's where we're going next, is our plastic boards. Okay. You do them with polyethylene sheets, you get 1, or you do them with PVC and you get 2 per. Or you do them with polybenzodiazole, PBI. Who is that? Polybenzodiazole, which I might be something we should start thinking about, because that's 8 sheets per craft and that's super good. Or you go with the PTFE, polytetrafluoroethylene. Yeah, that's not happening just yet either. Okay, those are let's see, where are those? If we wanted to look at those, they are in mid-game here somewhere, with epoxy goes into stocks, glowstone pools, canthal coils. Where would that be? Oh, they gotta be here somewhere, don't they? Or is that, is it even, is it late game maybe? No, I don't think so. I wouldn't think that that'd be over here anywhere. These are all retarded things. I have no idea how any of this works, because they're all looking like way different quest lines down here. So this is going to be entertaining once we get down to this point, trying to figure out all this. Okay, back to the early game, because the middle game is scaring me at this point. This is what we wanted these for. Okay, so if we make some polyethylene sheets, we can finally get into auto crafting and start doing that a bit. What else can we do in the early game tab here? What about HV's early game? Why do we need sulfuric acid? Or you can process nether, sulfur dioxide added more oxygen with vanadium pentoxide. Here's sulfur trioxide. Sulfur trioxide added water produce sulfuric acid. The shortcut, sulfur and water, is locked behind the large chemical reactor, unlocked at EV, which is after HV. Okay. Thanks. Deep learning's blaze model that I can't use. I appreciate that. These are, yeah, I think these are what we want to go for right now. This, so let's get a hole. Let's get some PE sheets, which we shouldn't have too much time, part of a time doing. We're just gonna go ahead and grab the polyethylene we got here. We're gonna go sheet a bunch up. Sheet me polyethylene. Yay, polyethylene sheet. We should have enough stainless to cut some plates from it. So, what's that? 18, 27. let's do 27, I guess. We'll cut that up. And then we need to take and make that gold wire into rubber as well, right? Or coat it with rubber. I mean, not make it into rubber. Am I saying? So that's going to be done in here, I'm guessing. Where's my rubber? Rubber in there. Thank you. You can take that. And then we're going to take you and this, and we're going to say, would you please do gold with that? Now we're talking about rubber. Let's actually grab this. And we're going to go into this guy here and put all this into it, and it can start making rubber again. I remember right, I had a drum for it. I don't know what I did with it. Is it this one here, right? Yeah, okay. You still got 64 buckets of it, which isn't bad. But it's not enough. You stick this guy back down here to collect the rubber. There you go, have fun. That'll be running forever now. Also, I believe we can add this last little bit of iron dust to that, so that gets rid of that out of my inventory. Hooray. And with some gold cable and a little bit of stainless steel plate, should be able to say, you know what I'd like to make is one of these guys. I'd like to make this thing, and we're gonna stick that there, and then I'd like to make this thing here. Thank you. We have an HP hole. Yay! Now, we'll see what we'll do with that in a minute. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, I am back. Hey look, we did basic air collection. Good job. We also learned to centrifuge air. Shut that up. What else are we doing here for quests? Did we get them all? Okay. Put you back in your case and let's look at a good combustion generator here. The turbo. So what are we needing for HV parts, I guess is what this question is. 2x electrum, 2x silver cable, magnetic steel rods still. It's going to be these guys. We don't save anything by doing this, do we? No, it just the same. 2421. Yeah, so it's the same thing in an assembler. It's just so you can do it automatically. You might as well just do them crafting wise. So that's a lot of stuff, but this is good. We're going to power our HV. We do need stainless gears, gold cable. Pistons are stainless rods and stainless plates and stainless small gears. So yeah, we need a lot of stainless, I think is the answer. Let's keep it going over here then. Sneak through the little hole right there. So let's make about 4 small gears here. We need the 2 large gears. Get the bolts out of there. We don't need them right now. This is going to get us a whopping 1 amp of HV power. Woohoo! What other options do we have for power at this point, I wonder? Good question. Because I'm pretty sure numismatics are not the answer. Because we don't have any diesels, so... that, I mean, we don't have any DML. So that would be an issue. We can get into super tanks now, which is kind of cool. Super chests. So those are something we could get into in a bit. Man, we're gonna need a lot of stainless. We just mixed up a big old batch and I'm like, that's not gonna be enough at all. Anyways, large gears. Let's get ourselves at least 1 combustion generator going here. So we need silver wires. And stuff here. You need to coat 2x wire. 2x wire, you just have to do this way. Okay. Wire mill, make me silver wire. And then what was some of the other stuff we needed here for the HV motor? Let's just add it over here. This, and this. We need all those. Some rods, we got some small gears, we've got some gold cable. Got a little bit of plate. We needed 2x electrum wire. That was the other thing. There we go. So we'll probably need a good amount of this. Like so. We need to coat some of this with rubber. So in you go here. No. We need to first double it, don't we? There we go. Now we can coat it with rubber. With you over here that we had over here, isn't it? Was the rubber. The rubber drum was over here getting filled back up. All right, Mr. Rubber Drum, fill it up. And this, do we need a different circuit for it at all? In here? No, it just takes more. Okay. Now I'm just gonna have to wait for this guy to get done. That'll be those ones. And then also we needed some stainless rod. So let's get a bit of that going here. Okay. Got a bit of that. How much can this thing coat in like one go? 30 wires or something, maybe? 40? Before it runs out of rubber? We need 2 per. We needed 4 motors. We need at least 8 of that. May as well get you with the rest of this here. Get that all put in there. Go. Okay. Get the rubber drum back so it can keep collecting more rubber because it's going to need it all the rubber. We need all the rubber. This is a pretty slow process too, so I mean it does make like a lot each time, but it isn't exactly the fastest process to make. All right, let's see how we're doing parts wise here. We should have some gears in here now. Put that back in there so we don't lose it. I guess the rotor mold can go in there for now. It's not where it's supposed to be, but that's okay. We got here Certus quartz, tiny piles of manganese. That's 14 more of that. And this stuff here needs to be ran through here. We can make some more stainless blend here in a few minutes. Just Lord knows we're gonna need it all. Okay. Got the rods out of there. We got the cables. I think we kind of have everything here. Let's find out. We need 4 of these. Oops. Put all this crap in here and then it can actually use it. 2 plate hole. We'll keep the ingots with us a minute. That's 3. Yes, 4 of those. We needed a couple more rods, I guess, huh? You might maybe 16 more rods or so here. Did you run out of cord or just... Okay, you just ran out of cable. Let's get all this copper and gold cable out of here. And we'll grab these rods and we'll throw all that back in here too. So all this, that, those. Okay, pistons, 2 of them, please. 2, combustion, generator. What are we missing? What? You're just being stupid. Okay, there we go. Now we need to figure out, the next part is, what are we going to wire this with? I guess is the question. I think we'll just put it right over here. The HV line will start on this side, maybe? Might be more convenient if it's not all the way down the road. We can put them here. Go this way with them. We'll move these guys out of the way. I have to set them up somewhere else anyways in a little bit here, so might as well just get them out of the way for now. We'll just put them in here. Oh, nice. They all keep their inventory, so they take up 5 slots. Wonderful. And then that means this guy is going to need to move because it's kind of in the way to walk by here. So let's get you moved. Put that damn thing. I know what I had in my inventory. There it is. Redstone drawer, you're going to go right over. How about here? That looks like a good place for you. We can dig all this out and make a mess here in a second. So, what do we use to transport stuff? Silver wire's not too bad. It's 1 amp. What else do we got? Canthal wire is 4 amp. Mercury, barium, calcium cuprate. That sounds like a wonderful one to make. Sure, we can use that, right? I know we Vibrant is your other superconductor. So silver wire is probably going to be the go-to for the moment. Just because I don't want to, well, no, we do have enough to make a little bit, I think, here. We're going to have to work on our Vibrant game. Yeah, there's not enough to worry about in there right now. We'll take that, though. We need to work on the Vibrant game a bit. Have to figure that out. For right now, we'll just go with like maybe some 4x silver. I think it's going to be... We just coated all that stuff, so that's fine because we need the cable, not the wire. Yeah, so we don't shocky ourselves. No, that's 2x. We wanted 4x. Crap. Okay. Well, let's take this and we'll make some 4x. That way we can just have 4 amps down it. We don't have to have too much of a worry. I'm wondering, though, if I shouldn't maybe build up a storage buffer for this, because these are kind of expensive to make, but instead of just using the generators, the combustion generators, maybe run them into battery box. Might be a better idea. What do we do for HV batteries? Battery alloy and gold, that's not a problem with a lot of polyethylene per battery though. And then we just, like, lithium, we just put a bunch of lithium in it with canning machine. Okay. Maybe we do this? Where is this empty? These are empty. Oops. Alright, let's go back here for a minute. The idea behind this big old tank here is I can just take and set a drum here. And then you can take this guy and just turn it on and it'll just fill this right up. If there's enough oil here. There we go. We can just take that one and we can drop down the other one that doesn't have any oil. Let you fill up. How's the diesel looking? 11.3 buckets. Okay. We do need to get some more diesel in here. All right. And then we can just turn that off. Makes it kind of handy. The only problem is I have to keep putting the damn pump back in, but let's see. Pumps are initially on extract, I think. So if you do you there and then you next to it, and then we put the pump on this one, will you just extract? Yes, you do. Okay, cool. We'll let those drain out. And we'll probably go back to the void for a sec. Let's grab this guy. Server's like, why do you do this to me? Oh, chug, 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 chug. Alright, now we can go in here and fill this guy up with diesel. Put that back and put you back there. Right. Should slowly be draining out. Yeah, okay, cool. That takes care of keeping our oil going. Since we're going to need apparently a buttload of polyethylene for our power system. I think for right now we're just going to use that 4X silver wire though. Let's coat it with rubber. So I don't cook myself on it because, you know. These only lose 1 per meter, so they don't lose very much power per meter, so that it should be fine. It's not going to be too big a deal. Grab our pipe here and we can hook up this generator and let it rock. So you need to be out. Oh my god, this side is that way. Okay, there we go. And that way and that way. We have HV power down the line. Okay. So I think the things that I wanted to fix today is I want to get this done. That's gonna be spendy. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motors for this. So let's start with that, I guess. 10 of these guys. What are we missing, I wonder? Alright, we were able to get 4. We're missing the 4X, whatever that is, gold. So 2X electrum. Do we still have electrum down here? Not there. Not there. Here. We do. Okay. And do we have any... No, we just got some gold cupronickel fine electrum. Okay. Let's get that wired up. Let's take the rest of this and put it over here. We can find it when we need it that way. That. Alright. 4 HVs. Probably gonna need some more stainless rods for sure. More gears. No, we're okay on those. We're gonna need some more plate probably. Okay. Let's grab some more rods. We need like 24 more rods. Don't need many more gears. We can cut up a bit more plate here. That block in there. Hopefully we can get this guy is what I want my goal for the rest of the night to be. Would like to just get this advanced assembly machine going and we'll go from there. More rods. What else we got going here? We needed that 2X cable. Here, 22 of them sounds good. There we go. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. All right, almost there. Couple more. I do believe that micro miners are going to be like the savior of what we do here to make this sanity. Okay, so there's those. Get rid of that. 10 motors. We need 2 pistons, right? And then we need 2 robot arms. 2 robot arms. Probably gonna need to make a couple circuits though, it looks like. And then two conveyors. And then, are we there yet? A hole in another circuit. Okay. We need a few more plates. Luckily, we have a little bit more stainless here. Okay. So we go here, 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 that, put that back, this, 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 can I make any more polyethylene sheets? I thought I made a bunch here. 37 of them, okay. Chuck those in there for now. Get you, get it in there. Last thing we need is one more HV circuit, okay. And this is all this junk. Did we leave it all in this chest under here? Some of it. Oh, we have two there. Perfect. We'll have to batch craft a bunch of them too. Chuck you in there. Make me an assembly machine. Thank you very much. I appreciate your effort. We now can do HV assemblies. Yay! It's probably time to get rid of this chunk. Sorry, bed, but it's time for you to move. You are now over here. White bed goes there. Perfect. Okay. Look at that. We can even use it right now. Isn't that fantastic? Connect you up. Get some crates. Put one underneath here. One down there, one up there. Gonna remove a little dirt here by hand. Like real men do, you punch that dirt. Tell it who's boss. Alright, there's the start of our HV line. Hooray. I think you even have a conveyor here we can stick on here too. How nice is that? Import. And already got it's ready to go programmable circuit. Fantastic. So the first thing I wanted to do is make some of these void cover guys here, which is a lot of other parts we don't have. Double stainless, 9 plate. So I think I need like 2 of these, and you can link them together as a cover, I believe. And then we can do our oil processing without having to go back and forth and back and forth. It'll just process. And we can just have it flow into these covers. So what are we looking at for the sensors? We need eye of ender, chrome rods, chrome we have to do. Okay, we can do that Cooper-Nickel still. Just needs a chrome dust in there, so that's not too bad. Grab a couple chrome dusts and we'll throw it in with the stainless then. Should have a bit here. Maybe a bit here. Make like 16 of that, sounds good. Ye old EBF is probably gonna need a compatriot here someday soon. I don't know if it'll latch on the stainless or not, but I mean, it's cooking it, it's just not very damn fast at it. I think though, we'll go ahead and leave the void covers for the next one. For right now, I'm gonna say that that's pretty good. We got our HV assembly machine, we got our MV circuit assembler, we got our HV circuits, and we have one little baby combustion generator powering our one assembly machine. So that's into HV we go, I guess. Now we just need to figure out how to make enough stainless to make it work, and other materials that we need so much of now. And I would like to thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Well, have a good night, everybody.